I know that God put the caring people in my life and the ministry that helps single moms because it's something near and dear to my heart because I was raised by a single mother. My mom worked a lot. She was just trying to pay the rent. She had the normal single mother issues every day. And I remember the day that I went with a friend I was about 8 years old, on a church bus and got a ride to Sunday school. And the bus driver, when he dropped us off, he said, "You know, I can come pick you up every Sunday for church if you want." And that meant the world to me because my mother didn't have the time to drive me to church or give me a ride. And here was somebody that said, "You know, I can help you, I understand, and that's what we're here for. We're gonna share the love of God with you." And that changed my entire life. It meant everything to me. My salvation came from that, my dedication and my calling to the Lord. Everything came from that. And I think that that's what the Caring People does. They are the people that are there for the single moms to say, yes, there's somebody that's going to take care of you, and it's Jesus, and it's His love, and that's what we all need, and we need to help each other, and we need to share that with everyone, no matter what. I received an invitation in the mail. It was a save the date for the Caring People Faith Promise. And I didn't really know what the Caring People was about. I'd heard about them, and I knew that they worked with single moms, and I didn't even really know what a faith promise was. I kind of had an idea, and I really felt like I wanted to go. I was excited that somebody had invited me, and I felt like it would be a very interesting time to get to know more about this organization and what they did for the community. So I decided to go. I decided to drag my husband. It was going to be a dinner, a night out, and was very excited for us to go to that event. I kind of knew that a faith promise probably meant a donation and that they would be looking for a donation, and I thought, well, maybe, you know, what do we have to give? I had just lost my job. We didn't have a whole lot to give. God literally was providing for our family, and I knew that. And I knew, well, if you can do that, then you can fulfill this faith promise that is going to go to this organization. And so I thought of the next 12 months and what I could realistically do, and I came up with a number. Then God said, okay, that's what you can do. Now double it, because this is about what I can do and what I'm going to show your family. I was a little nervous. I showed it to my husband, and I was kind of hoping he would say, "What are you, crazy? You know, lower it." But my husband said, you need to give what God told you to give. So we did. I'm like, okay, God, you're going to have to really show us where this is going to come from. And I should not have been surprised that God more than fulfilled that promise, because He did it within 2 days. We did receive a large amount of money, and from being out of a job for about 5 months, we did have a lot of catching up to do. And so we were able to do all that catching up, and exactly the amount of money we needed for our faith promise is what we had left. And I just knew that that was God's promise. One of the most important things that happened to me that night was God told me that I was there because He wanted me to be a caring woman, and He wanted me to be a part of this organization. And He said, we need a new group. We need your help. This is what you're going to do. And I wasn't so sure about that because I didn't want to do it, but He was very clear in that this is what you're going to do. And from that moment, I said, okay, I want to help. I want to help the caring people, and I want to share with single moms the love of Jesus.